Are you trying to figure out how to get things done? Are you trying to look for knowledge that can actually help you do something, be better at what you do? Hi, I'm Joyce Mbaya, founder of Zydii, where we provide affordable online courses for Africa. This is the place for you, the Zydii podcast, where we have inspiring conversations with amazing people. And the ultimate goal is to help you know more so you can do more. So, my top 3 lessons for 2020. 2020, like any other business, was a tough year for Zydii. And I think if there was a year that could have broken us, just like any other business, it's the first time I considered as a founder that, whether it was actually possible to keep the business going and whether it might make more sense to fold. Reason being, obviously, cash flow. I'm always open, and I hope other entrepreneurs can learn from me that despite the fact that there was a surge and an interest in digital learning, people were taking more courses. There was a sense of, especially for businesses, where cash flow is not coming in. If people owe you money, they are not paying, or contracts that you'd already won for jobs that got cancelled. And it just leads to a cash flow crisis in a business where you literally run out of cash. So if there's no money, it doesn't matter if the opportunities are there, right? If you can't pay people's salaries, if you don't have some funds to keep the business going, that is the point at which most businesses fold. And it's actually a primary reason why many startups close within the first 3 years. So for us to be here today, for me to be sending this message out today is already, I'm so grateful and so humbled because we survived. And in reflecting about how we survived 2020 and therefore lessons and things we can take into 2021, there are just 3 things that I want to share. So the first big lesson I learned as a founder and we learned as Zydii is the importance of letting go. The importance of letting go comes in different forms. I think for new things to grow, you have to know how to prune. When plants need to get stronger, we prune them. We have to remove what's unnecessary to give space for new things to grow. We have to remove the weeds. I think oftentimes, even in our personal lives, we are holding on to more things than we realize that are not serving us anymore. So in Zydii, there are different things that we had to change. Like we realized instantly that because we were running 2 parallel things, right? We are running a business that's speaking directly to individuals and a business that's also speaking to B2B, speaking to companies. With limited resources, there's no way the 2 things can run concurrently. And this is why most of you may have noticed less focus. So if you're engaging with us as an individual, mostly on our platform, you didn't hear as much from us. And it's not because we don't care. It's because we had to make a hard decision and we chose to let go of that. Not let go, but, stop focusing on that and put our laser focus on what we call B2B, on bringing in business clients, because we knew closing a couple of business clients will get us the cash flow needed to get the rest of the business back on track, right? So letting go, it's not fun, it's not easy. Everything looks important, so being able to step back and say, yes, everything is important, but this is what I need to let go of. So even in your personal life, right? Is it a friendship? Is it I don't know, who knows what kind of relationship that you have to let go of? As the founder, my own personal life went through an upheaval last year. And I won't speak much about it, but I also went through a lot of letting go. And how I would put it in simplicity is just let go of energy, let go of relationships, let go of anything that doesn't serve the greater vision. You have to be pruned. You have to be weeded. Unless that happens, then you're going to choke and die. Pure and simple. So we let go of things, we let go of our office, even physical things that were unnecessary. We let go. If we didn't do that, we would not have survived. We let go of 2 team members, and that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. It pains me to now, but again, hard decisions had to be made for the business to survive. So those are a few examples I'm giving, but I hope by sharing this, I'm also encouraging you to realize that in a time such as what we went through, there's no shame in letting go. And in fact, you need to let go to create space for the essential things to grow, right? Okay, lesson number 2. We learned about consistency. Consistency I think it's easy oftentimes to start a project, to occasionally put an eye on it, to do it when you feel like, when you're in the mood, maybe. But what's harder is to be consistent. It's to be steadfast. It's to be there day in, day out, keeping on going and working on the things you need to work on, even though there's no immediate gratification or result. So why I say this is that there are a lot of activities we were doing for Zydii that seemed like, it would have been easy for us to act like we're on break, right? We're on holiday. We just chill, take a step back, and wait for the right time to revive the business. But there's no one point at all, especially for myself and my co-founder, Rhoda, that we actually stopped, like stopped and were like, okay, let's close down the business and we'll come back. Sometimes, it could be posting. I can remember for me, I was posting messages of encouragement where I could. I'm a trainer. Um, Sometimes we'd be working on strategy. Sometimes we'd even be doing our own learning, like we take courses, keeping on just putting in the work and the effort, because it's only in that process that the aha moments, that the opportunities, that the inspiration to get the answers to the questions we're asking would come. So we became consistent. We showed up. I showed up to work every day, even though there was absolutely nothing going on sometimes. I showed up, I logged into my laptop, I went through the reports, I reviewed how the business was doing, I read articles if I had to, I reached out to people. I remember at one time sending, I think, more than 50 emails, just writing to people, asking them how they're doing, offering companies free things. At some point, we were writing to companies, even offering them free courses. All these activities seem like a waste of time because it doesn't translate to any money in the pocket immediately. But can I just tell you, eventually, this is what began to turn around the business. We didn't get the immediate gratification or responses, but towards the end of the year, our sales picked up because we continued to be heard from, we continued to be present in front of our customers. We just became consistent. So when people began to come back and began to think about the services that they need around digital learning, Zydii was top of mind. And this is how we started to get the business, coming in and opportunities coming at us because we were there, we were consistent, we never stopped, and we never gave up. We showed up. Finally, the greatest lesson is about the power of vision. I say this because our vision remains steadfast. The vision has never changed for us as Zydii. Our vision is to champion the empowerment of Africans. Now, how this vision manifests could be different, right? Maybe now it's going to manifest as a platform. Maybe tomorrow it will manifest in a different way. But the vision remains the same. And of all the things that kept us together as a team, as a company, even for me, kept me going, waking up every day, it wasn't money, because there's no money. Now there's nothing physical that you have to hold on to as a business. And so it's very easy to give up. But the vision, I had this big number where I kept reminding myself, we intend to reach 1.5 million Africans in 5 years through digital learning. This vision hasn't changed. Now, the way it's going to manifest, the process through which we get there, who knows how it will evolve, but the vision remains the same. If you don't have a powerful vision driving you in your personal life, in your business, then what's your North Star? What's going to keep you going? What's going to help you find the strength to continue when things are difficult? Vision is very, very powerful. I've taught this before, but I think in 2020 it really came home in a very powerful way that vision can make all the difference. Now, vision is not just for me as a leader. I think as a leader, it might be easy for me to see the vision. The team, when I talked to my team at the end of the year, when we finally had our meeting, and even separately, a lot of them would say the main reason they never gave up, some people are not even getting salaries for months. But why did they stay with Zydii? Why didn't they quit? It's because they have believed in the vision. We have done, I think, a good job of ensuring that everybody in the team understands and is committed to the vision of what this company wants to be. So they're no longer working. It's not about a salo and paying bills. It's great. And it was very difficult for me at those moments when we were not able to pay the team. However, for them also to keep going, to keep being available, and to help driving the changes and the opportunities for the business to turn around, it was because of their vision. It was because they were also thinking about all the people who are benefiting and learning through our platform and the impact that we want to have through digital learning. So vision is the most powerful thing. Do not release your vision. have a vision. The path towards the vision may change, I'll repeat. The process through which to achieve that vision may change, but you need to have the vision anyway. Even if you don't know how the vision will come through, have the vision. Let it be your North Star. Reflect on it. Talk about it. Because trust me, when in these moments of difficulty that we faced, that vision could make all the difference between giving up and keeping on going to pursue the things you want to pursue.
This week's episode has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like and share, comment, get involved. Let us know what you think, what you want to learn next, and join us next time.